The spread of bovine tuberculosis has been dramatic. From a few isolated cases in the southwest in the 1980s, it's steadily moving north, with Cheshire and Derbyshire on the front line. Opponents say there's no evidence that culling badgers is effective.
Well, the alternative is to vaccinate badgers, as we've been doing here in Derbyshire and Cheshire very well, with the Wildlife Trust and Badger Trust and National Trust all working with farmers and landowners. Longer term, vaccinate cattle against TB, which we're telling the government to get on and make happen because they've delayed for too many years.
We're marching through Chester because it is very expected now that Cheshire will join the badger cull next year, and basically 90% of the public just don't realise that there has a badger cull been going on now for the last 4 years.
The link between TB in cattle and badgers is tenuous.
The badgers need as much support as they can. I think they're being victimised and murdered, and there's no reason for it.
England's got the highest TB rates in the country. The government says they've got a 25-year strategy to try and eradicate the disease. In a statement, the Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs said badger control's one part of our long-term plan, which also includes strengthening cattle testing and movement controls, improving biosecurity on farms and badger vaccination when possible. Bovine TB is the biggest threat to the dairy industry. It costs taxpayers £1 billion a year in compensation for farmers and preventative measures. But badger culling remains perhaps one of the most polarising issues in the countryside. Steve Saul, BBC North West Tonight, Chester.